So I'm an information literacy librarian, and what that means is basically I'm working with faculty across campus and the librarians to develop or design experiences where students are developing information literacy skills, so critically thinking about the use of information. So that can be challenging. The use of technology can sometimes help us to work with students and to work with faculty. I suppose I added to the toolbox because we were given funds to purchase things, so that was helpful. So now we have Adobe Captivate as a result. So we can start to create some tutorials and things like that that will be embedded, in lots of people's curriculum. Google Docs has been a tool that we have used in almost every session. When I came here, there was not a lot of sort of assessment of student learning within the instruction sessions that the librarians were doing. So we started to use Google Docs to collect, examples of student work, basically, from the instruction session. So it's something as simple as, asking them to submit the citation for a scholarly article, and then we look at that after the session. Well, is it scholarly or is it not? And we also ask them to include, how did you determine this? So they're giving us some criteria so we can evaluate that. So on a very simple level, we'll collect something like that just through a Google form. We see them for, an hour and a half, basically, of their time. So just using a link is the easiest thing, really. Having the knowledge and sort of just, gaining more tools in that toolbox, basically, through ATI, and seeing how some of the faculty would be using some of these things is always just really good exposure for me, because all of the work that I do is collaborative. And certainly the opportunity is there because you're given, sometimes it is just that space and time to think, that's needed. So I think that's really important, and not something that our daily lives necessarily provide.